Well, looks like we got the tires in. 28 by 10 by 14 Tusk Megabite. So let's see this. Pretty beefy thread. So gonna get the rims loaded up and dropped off at the tire shop so we can get her all mounted up. Real exciting. Tire in Lansing. Got the tires loaded in the back. I don't know if you can see anything there, but they're all over there. So hopefully we can get her mounted up quick. Probably it's late in the afternoon. It's like 4:30 almost. So I'm assuming they'll be done tomorrow or later this week. Just dropped them off at good old Quality Tire. So we're gonna head home and they'll probably be done by tomorrow, since it's kind of late already today. So we'll see them probably tomorrow. Well, it's the next morning, just before work. I'm picking up the tires. I got them in the back. They look pretty sweet, so I'm gonna get home and get them unloaded and show you guys a little bit of that. Here's what those bad boys look like. Pretty sweet looking tires. So let's get them in the garage, and then I don't have time today unfortunately to get them hooked up, but we'll get that sometime later this week. So for reference, these tires are allegedly only 2 inches taller, but they're a lot wider. So like the fronts are 8 inches and these are 10 inch. So, but I guess inflated, that looks more than 2 inches taller. You know, see that? That's pretty crazy. So I'm gonna have measuring tape out just for out of curiosity, but I guess these must run a little big or something. So we'll see how she goes. Alrighty, let's get these tires mounted up. Gonna set up a little time lapse of me mounting them up, and we'll see how they look. Oh, there she goes. She's definitely looking pretty beefy now with those big tires. So now we just gotta get the rears done. And what's nice is that these wider rims protect the calipers and whatnot a little bit better than the other ones, rather than having them just nice and exposed. So let's get the back on. New tires are on, looking pretty beefy. Let's take a side profile look at it. Oh yeah, that's definitely the look I was going for. And man, it's quite a couple inches, you know, being taller too from the ground. So Yeah, this thing's finally looking beefy. And if you notice, the fronts are actually, you can't really see on this camera, but the fronts are actually slightly wider than the rear. That's just due to the way the suspension's set up. So the suspension in the rear is actually a little narrower, probably narrower by 2 inches. So when we added the spacers and then added the offset rims, it kind of was a wash. So it's still a little wider, but not much wider. The front's definitely a couple inches wider. I'm going to measure, but I think the front's going to be about 56 inches wide, but we'll see. Just did a little measurement, and it looks like the front's only 52, 53 inches or so. So the rears are probably 52 inches, I'd say, as well. Maybe they are closer than I thought, but yeah, let's give this thing a quick test drive, and then I gotta go do some stuff.